Welcome to episode 2 of my Eat What You Burn challenge. Today, we are in the Shonan area along Sagami Bay, southwest of Tokyo. Behind me is the famous Enoshima Island, connected to the mainland by a 400-meter bridge. I'll be running along the coast of this beautiful, quaint town of Shonan, burning as many calories as I can in preparation for the best, yes, you've heard me right, the best curry in Japan. So, please, come along and join me. Shonan gives off this laid-back Venice Beach vibe, lined with hotels, surf shops, cute cafes and restaurants with an amazing view of the sea. And on clear days, Mount Fuji in the distance. It's great to think that this place is just a 40-50-minute train ride from the very center of Tokyo. Approaching Enoshima, I noticed a newly constructed dock stretching halfway towards the island, and I thought a good way to add on to today's mileage is to run along it. That was definitely a good decision. There's just something very relaxing about seeing these people basking under the sun, fishing, just going about their day. And that view of Enoshima is just wonderful. What would have made it perfect was if Mount Fuji wasn't her usual shy self today. Well, I guess sometimes we just can't have it all. But definitely no complaints here, folks. Enoshima is a 4-kilometer radius island, and at the very top you will find shrines, which people believe is home to the goddess of music and arts, and to the god of prosperity. It is also mind-boggling to think that families have lived on the island for generations, and how they have embraced the fact that this place that they call home has become a very popular destination for both local and foreign tourists alike. Those families who had that entrepreneurial bulb spark in their heads set up shops that sell local souvenirs, snacks, and sweets, and restaurants and cafes that serve recipes that have been handed down from generation to generation. You don't want to miss trying shirase, fresh whitebait on rice, and the octopus senbei, which the process of how they make it is already a spectacle on its own. Oh, and that milky, creamy soft serve ice cream. It was a test of will for me not to grab one, because I knew if I did, I would have to be running all day. I know I don't have the proper footwear for this, but I just had to try running on the sand. Well, more effort, more calories burned, right? Phew, the last stretch, almost there. Stupid me, forgetting to put on some sunscreen. I can now start feeling that sting on my face. But hey, what a day. Heading back to the running station to pick up my stuff and have a quick shower. And onwards to the best curry in Japan. Today, I covered almost 7 kilometers, hopefully enough to hit that requirement for that scrumptious meal I'm about to have. So, here we are at Sangosho, which means sea coral in Japanese. It's a Hawaiian-inspired restaurant that serves, for me, the best curry in Japan. They have 2 locations here in Shonan, this being the main branch and the other just off the beach with a giant dining terrace with an amazing view of Enoshima Island and, on a clear day, the beautiful Mount Fuji on the distance. Both just a stone's throw away from Kamakura, our own version of Kyoto on this side of the country. That on its own deserves a whole other video. So please make sure not to miss it by subscribing and tapping on that notification button. It's a Thursday here in Japan, 3 p.m. and it's an hour wait for a party of 1. That's how good this curry is. I have no choice. Finally got a table after an hour and a half wait outside in the cold. But I know it's all going to be worth it. I usually have their traditional curry with tonkatsu, deep fried breaded pork, or their own version of karaage, the Japanese deep fried chicken. But this time around, I opted for, based on their recommendation, for the oven baked chicken. And don't worry, they also have an English menu. I can't stop watching this guy in the back because I know he's the one preparing my dish. And I know it's on its way to my table right now. And here it is, my Sangosho curry with their oven-baked chicken. The rice is topped with the salad with their own dressing. And the tanginess of the dressing just goes perfectly with the flavor of the curry. The curry is sprinkled with freshly grated Parmesan cheese on top and has this buttery, creamy flavor. The secret here, the same with eating any other curry, is to get that perfect curry to rice ratio in every spoonful. And believe me, that chicken is so flavorful, goes perfectly with the curry, and literally falling off the bone. When dining in Sangosho, you must also try their garlic French fries. It's simply the best. And their signature seafood salad, beautifully presented in a seashell serving as a bowl. And Shonan also has its own fishing industry. So, freshness is an understatement. Unfortunately, today, I had to settle with just the curry. The curry has around 780 calories with this generous amount of rice. And my run today, plus a bit of walking while waiting outside, burned a little over 790 calories. So I still stayed true with the challenge. I hope you enjoyed episode 2 of my Eat What I Burn challenge. If you missed the first one, please feel free to go back and check it out. For episode 3, I will have a special guest, the Tokyo Muncher herself. Please check out the Tokyo Muncher page on Instagram. Well, maybe not if you're on a diet. Forget that. Check it out anyway. And if you haven't still, please share, like, subscribe, and tap on that notification button. It would really help this channel, and I'd really appreciate it. And for suggestions for what other dishes you'd like me to try on this challenge, please comment down below. Again, together, let's continue to move further north of average. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great one. What do you get for the